Mahayogi Swami Umanand Saraswati ki jai. Yesterday, about 2 days ago, my video talked about mudras. So I received one or two suggestions that I should talk a little more about mudras. So I will now just give you a rough idea. Study is endless. Study is endless. But some topics are required for us to make progress in your spiritual journey, on your spiritual path. We start with, let's say, I will talk about a couple of mudras today. We'll start with Jnana Mudra. Jnana Mudra, it's a simple mudra where you have the thumb and the index finger. Yes, they too you just tip, the tips have to be together. It's a simple mudra, but it is supposed to be the best mudra for intelligence and for memory. So the students have to do well in their studies. This is the mudra. Whatever studies, if the yogic student wants to do better in his yoga sadhana, this is the mudra. So you can use this mudra for meditation, and this is Jnana Mudra, Dhyana Mudra, you can call it. And yes, it's about 40 to 45 minutes. Every mudra needs to be there at least for 40 to 45 minutes. Now, there are so many mudras. There are about 30 to 40 mudras I can talk about today. But I'll just give you a few of them today. We'll go gradually. This mudra is going to help you to become more and more calm, receptive, sensitive to knowledge, and it will sharpen your intellect, your memory. So it's a very good mudra. Those who wish to practice this, especially very good for meditation. So you can use this. Then we have the second mudra which we can talk about is the Akash mudra. We know we have 5 elements in us. Now we are going to talk about the Akash, that is the space. So Akash mudra, that is, you take the middle finger and the tip. This is the mudra, Akash mudra. You have the tip, correct. Now, how is it going to help you? Now, this is also very good, and it's going to help us with bone problems. If you have any bone problems or blood pressure problems or pulse or ear problems, so some of them, this mudra is going to help you. So it is health related. So if you want, of course, bone problems, is there is a pain in the bone and all. So this is the mudra we need. So you must remember, this is a very nice mudra, very cooling. You have to sit very comfortably. Yes, and stretch your, be comfortable. Keep your mudras made like this on your lap when you sit for meditation. Or you can keep it in front of the table, on table when you are sitting on a chair and doing meditation. This very Akash mudra, if it is used this way, the same finger, middle finger, we have just pressed it now. This is resting here on the, at the base of the thumb, and this is the Venus mount. It is resting on that, and you have just closed the thumb on it so that it is held down. Similarly, you do it here. Now this becomes a Shunya mudra. This becomes Shunya mudra. Now this also is very good for deafness, people who cannot hear much. and who are developing ear problem. So please, this is a very perfect mudra, and especially the old people in the house, if they have this problem, ask them to sit like this for half an hour when they are watching a serial or something on TV. It's a very easy mudra, and then they can. This also is supposed to help if there is a feeling of numbness. We have numb feet sometimes. Hands get numb when it rests on particular angle for long. So that feeling of numbness in the body can be reduced by this. So we have two with the same finger. This was Akash Mudra. That was for bone problems, the heart problem, the BP problem, blood pressure, the pulse, and this is for the ears. Okay, now this is Akash Mudra, and Akash Mudra, Akash space, its attribute is words. So everything that is relevant to speech, sound, hearing or speaking, all this goes with this mudra. So you remember, this is especially for your ears and Akash. Yes, first we saw was Jnana Mudra, now we saw Akash Mudra, and then we saw Shunya Mudra. We saw three of them. Then we will go to Vayu Mudra. So this is the index finger. Here you make it rest on the Venus mount, and you hold it down with your thumb and keep the other three fingers straight. This is your Vayu Mudra. Now, what is good about Vayu Mudra? Yes, friends, those who have arthritis, and it's a very common thing, arthritis, knee pains, knee joint pains, all these, stiff neck. Sometimes people have neck is stiff, you don't know what to do. So you need to, if suppose the left side there is a pain in the neck, then you try to use the right hand and keep this mudra. This will ease out. If there is a pain on this side, right side, then you try to keep the left hand up with this way. You can rest it on the table. I am doing this to show you the mudra. You don't have to practice it keeping it like this. You can rest them on the table or on your lap. So now even people have problems. Now this is very useful mudra. This is very good for arthritis, for polio. Then you have for sciatica. Then you have for paralysis, spondylitis, knee problems. Yes. There are umpteen uses we can have with this mudra. So please make use of it. It reduces pain. Now we have the fourth one, that is the Agni, Agni Mudra. Now Vayu, of course, is related to touch. Vayu, the attribute of Vayu, air, is touch. So wherever that feeling of stiffness, all these feelings where the skin and you feel uneasy with the feelings, you have to remember, you have to deal with the Vayu Mudra. You have to practice Vayu Mudra. You have the Agni. Agni is obviously, you have to fold the ring finger and again let it rest on the mount here, and then you press the thumb on it. So this becomes your Agni Mudra. Now this is very interesting. This is for people who are obese. They want to lose weight. They can do this and try and lose some fat. Well, it is also supposed to be good for thyroid problem. Now, even digestion. I think this is, first it's enough. I think for the abdomen it is, digestion is necessary, because Vayu Mudra is, Vayu region is this, the lung region. The space was from here to here, almost. This is, then afterwards is a light region. But space is here. Now you have Agni. Agni is the abdomen region, the belly button and a little above to the lung line. So you have the Agni region, and obviously it deals with digestion. It also helps to melt fat. Now sometimes we feel it must be taking real long. Yes, but a practice can be kept. You start practicing it. We spend some time in front of the televisions, and during that, if you really do keep your fingers and sit in a position for some time, I think the time will fly, as well as the mudra will be practiced. Then we will go to the next mudra, that is the Varun mudra. Varun is obviously, again, it is to do with the Jala mudra, Pancha Mahabhut in our body. Now that is below the abdomen, the region below the abdomen, below the belly button, the lower abdomen. That is the Jala region of water. We have water, so region that is below the abdomen, yeah, the lower abdomen. Now this particular is very good for balancing the water element in the body. We also recommend Nat Moor. It's a homeopathic medicine if you need a water balancer. Sometimes when the body is, suppose the head is hot, then by nature the body itself should pass on some water element towards the hot part of it. It should be a natural, just as outside. You have something, when there is the weather is very hot, after some time it starts raining, so the showers come. We are similar to that pattern. So the water in our body also should, but therefore if it does not go, it means the Natmur element is lacking. So Natmur is supposed to be the carrier of water to the place where it is required. So this mudra is going to do that job for you. Now this also, because it is supplying water element, it can be also like a moisturizer. So you can even have a very clear, purified blood, pure skin, and improve your skin conditions. So this is a very easy mudra, and as I said, this is Varun mudra. So you have this, and when it is, even this has two. One is when the tips meet, and when you are pressing it like this. Now this is to remove edema. You have in body, sometimes when we get up, we have a face is swollen up, your fingers get swollen up, your rings become tight, they cannot come out easily. It is because of retention of water. So that can be dealt with easily. You again mount it here, let the ring finger rest on the Venus mount and hold it down. This is going to help to remove the water element. Now the one more I will deal with now. We have Prithvi Mudra. Prithvi Mudra is this is just touching the ring finger and the thumb. Now this is probably going to help us to gain weight. So those who don't want to be fat, don't do this, and those who want to gain weight, they can use this mudra. So right now I've just shown you one is this Jnana Mudra, then I've showed you this Jnana Mudra, then I showed you the Akash Mudra, then I showed you the Shunya Mudra, then I showed you the Vayu Mudra, then I showed you the Agni Mudra, then we showed you the Jala Mudra, then this is further one for Jalodharana, it's a excess water element in the body, and then finally I showed you Prithvi Mudra. So right now, Prithvi Mudra, earth element, it is, the attribute is fragrance. Earth element, fragrance. Jala is obviously rasa, taste. Rasa, Gandha, Ras, these are the Tanmatras. Then Agni is Roop. Agni is Roop, form. And Vayu is touch. And Akash is words. So I have shown you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mudras today. Okay, 6 and 7 mudras. 7 mudras I have showed you today. We will continue with mudras. It's a very interesting topic. Practice them. This is Swami Radhikananda from Pune. We are conducting certified programs for Kundalini Yoga, workshops on it, 1-day program, and we will be soon introducing from January 8 days as a 1-week program on Siddha Yoga. Those who would be interested, please, I think in subscription you can send me my notification and your name and all if you wish to. This is Swami Radhikanand from Pune. Thank you.